Hi, this is Betsy Masters with Tech Savvy Teacher. I am here today to show you special area teachers or related arts teachers for the elementary schools how to set up your grade book for the 2017-2018 school year. Now, as a side note, I've done this 405 times, I think, but that's okay. This time is, I'm sure, going to be the right time, and I'm going to get it done. And if I stumble and trip through this, it's okay. I don't really care anymore. So anyway, you have to just get over recording yourself. So the first thing you need to do is head to your Launchpad and find your PowerSchool teacher, especially if you're a new teacher. If you already have a shortcut created, that's fine. You can just go straight to your Power Teacher Gradebook. But I just want to show those of you who are new, you'll want to find your gradebook trainer. They can show you how to make a shortcut on your desktop. Here's how you get to your Power Teacher Gradebook. You just do the launch button. I have mine saved to my desktop as a shortcut, and I'm already logged into mine. So once you get into your gradebook, you open your gradebook, make sure the first thing you need to do is to change to the 17-18 school year. So by changing to the 17-18 school year, you are working in the correct gradebook. Now, as a side note, I am working in my 2016-17 gradebook because I want to show you this in advance and I don't have classes. So I'm going to show you how to do this using my homeroom class and conduct classes from last year. So make sure, first step, make sure that you are in your either proper grade year and make sure that you're there. Okay, so our first step that we're going to do is to set up our gradebook categories. So to do that, you're going to go to Tools and Categories, and you are going to see this year this is the only change from last year. We're going to go back to using a major for test and a minor for all of the things. Okay, so for other assessments. So you're going to use this major category and the minor category. If you are related arts, because I forgot who I was making this video for, you're going to use, if you're a music teacher, you're going to use the category music. If you're an art teacher, you're going to use art. If you're PE, you're going to use the category PE. If you have been with us for a while, School District of Pickens County, you probably already have the major, minor, music, art, whatever. If you don't see those, you'll want to go down to the Add button and add the category. If you teach music, your category would be music. The abbreviation for music is MUS. You're going to do points possible 4. You guys use a 4, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that you change this to score type to letter grade and make sure that this box is checked included in final grade. That's all you have to do to set up yours. So again, if you're music, you're going to set up a music category. If you're art, you set up an art category. If you're PE category, whatever. And then push close. And I have 2 of them now. That's okay. So I will just erase. Now let me give you a word of warning. If you have these previously and you just want to double check them, you can just click on them, make sure that those settings are correct, but do not erase anything and start over because those are tied back to some of your original grade books. So do not mess with any of those things. Do not change anything. So we're now at this, again, here at the Gradebook Setup tab. Gradebook Setup. So we're going to go to, I am back. So the next step that we're going to do, we just set up our preferences. So we went to Tools and Categories. Sorry, not preferences, categories. Now we're going to go to Tools and Preferences. Again, go to Tools and then Preferences and hit the Grading tab. You should select the following. Make sure that rounded, 0 decimals. If you have anything other than that, it will not average correctly. Make sure that these are checked, letter grade, percent, absences, tardies, and then make sure that the final assignment score that the students view have letter grade and percent. If you'll make sure that all those are checked, that is step 3 of the journey. And now we're ready for step 4, which is actually setting up the gradebook. So we're going to go to the Grade Setup tab here. Typically, we land here on this one, but I'm not going to show you that one because that has my students' names, and I don't want to show you that. So we're going to go to the Grade Setup tab here, And we're going to make sure that we've selected a class. Again, you'll want to make sure that you're in one of your classes. Go to the Grade Setup tab on Q1. Okay, so I'm going to double click on Q1. You'll notice now that I need to select category weights. Okay, category weights. And I'm going to do this by adding my subject. If I teach music, I'm going to click on music. If I teach art, I'm going to click on art for whatever I teach. And now I'm going to go here, add the category, add your subject, do OK, and then make sure that the weight is 100. Okay, and then make sure that you push save. And then the same is true for the rest. So all you have to do is copy this one, copy Q1, okay, and so to copy that same to Q2, Q3, and Q4, and hit the next, and hit finish. And you have just set up for that gradebook. All of the quarters are the same. Now you've got to set up for the Y term. So we're going to double click on the Y term and make sure you're in that same class. Don't change classes yet. The Y term, you're going to set to term weights. And your term weight should be as follows. Q1 should count 100%, but we're going to count 25% of that grade. So you should have 125, 125, and so forth. Just like this under term weights, and push the save button. And now you're finished with this part. I need to now copy this to the other classes. So I'm going to take copy, entire class, okay, and I am going to, in this screen, had I been on a class that I could do this for, 17, 18, I can click and choose my classes. Just check, 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 and then next, and then all of the things that you just did for Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 are selected, and Y1 as well, and copied into your new gradebook. It's as easy as that. So again, by pushing copy at the end of this, and you tell it to copy your entire class, you want all of these grades setups completed. You want them in all your other classes. You're going to do OK, and then select your other classes to duplicate that into your gradebook, and you're finished with the Schoology part. Make sure you push save.